Hey, Survivor! Welcome to episode 48 of the Vibrant Survivor podcast. Today, I'm going to share some ways to disconnect from a narcissistic or toxic individual. I know how hard it can be, so that's why I've put together 5 things you can do right now. This isn't about punishment, and there are different ways to do it. So if you're ready to disconnect from dysfunction, grab a notebook and pen, and let's dig in. Hey, Survivor! Welcome to the Vibrant Survivor podcast. Do you want to disconnect from a narcissistic or toxic situation and heal? Are you Googling how to identify a narcissist, narcissistic abuse, and boundaries? Are you feeling stressed and lonely while trying to avoid being sucked back in and lied to again? Hey, I'm Leslie. As a busy wife and mom, I fell for the lies and manipulations of narcissists. I wasted my time, talents, and money on users who kept moving the goalposts. I wanted real relationships and business opportunities and to enjoy life with my family. Instead, I struggled with anxiety, panic attacks, and insomnia, and I couldn't trust my body or anybody until I took a holistic approach to healing. In this podcast, you'll find tips for healthy living, trauma healing, and boundaries so that you'll have the freedom, confidence, and inner peace to respond, not react, after narcissistic abuse. Take a deep breath in, let it out slowly, and just relax. This time's for you. Hey, Survivor! Are you tired of feeling exhausted, stressed, lonely, and stuck in narcissistic relationships, and you just want closure and healing? I spent years rationalizing toxic relationships and dysfunctional environments in the name of community, connection, and career. As a result, I wasted my time, talents, and money on users who kept moving the goalposts. One of the worst was an alleged murderer who discarded me after I caught him lying, stopped helping him for free, and held my boundaries. Even though I dodged a bullet, I felt depressed, ashamed, and I doubted myself. I want you to know that you don't have to suffer in silence, feel alone, or crazy anymore. Come and experience the power of creating your own closure without the permission or participation of the narcissist. I've been no contact for over 4 years now, and I've grown personally and professionally. I have more clarity, stronger boundaries. I'm building a life and business that I've always wanted and enjoying real relationships. I know you want to break patterns of getting into toxic relationships, even if you don't mean to. And it feels so good to disconnect from dysfunction, set and hold boundaries, provide closure for myself, and focus on self-care. And to empower my kids to do the same. Go to closurecoachingsession.com right now and get ready to heal after narcissistic abuse. Survivor, I remember coming out of the narcissistic fog in not one, but a few relationships in my life. And I realized that I was being lied to, but I didn't understand why. And I definitely did not know who and what I was dealing with. I do know that I felt stressed out, uncomfortable, and at a loss for words. But I knew I needed to exit stage left. So I applied these 5 stealthy strategies to minimize the drama after narcissistic abuse. Number 1, avoid announcements. Don't give the narcissist a warning about your plans to get out of Dodge. This actually lowers the opportunities that they have for manipulation. And you can fade to black, reduce the communication, and give a gradual goodbye with your absence and silence. Number 2, turn down talks. Don't have any discussion or try to decode their behavior, and especially with them, like in conversation. You don't have time for that. You need to direct your resources towards healthy relationships and healthy communities where you can practice real healing. Keep it short and sweet. If you do have any kind of contact or you can't completely get away from the relationship, you can use text or voicemail or an app if necessary. Number 3, withhold your why. Don't tell the narcissist why you're not actively engaging with them. This opens the door for them, if you do this and tell them why, to heap on more abuse, make you feel guilty, manipulate you, and wear you down, or try to. You want to ideally go no or low contact and redirect your focus on finding your purpose in life. In other words, finding your why, but in a good way. Number 4, stop giving second chances. Don't look or go back to the narcissist if and when possible. Narcissists rely heavily on your empathy, you being a good person. Psst, it's why they targeted you. As a result, they expect to be given second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances. It opens the door for them to regain control of the relationship and abuse you all over again, and worse than before. So seek healthy relationships and set boundaries. Number 5, reduce your responsiveness. Give the narcissist and their associates, aka enablers, less of your time and attention and other resources. Associates may not see it. The narcissist definitely is not going to say anything, especially if the relationship with you is meeting their needs. So be aware of any triggers that you may have involving the narcissist. Keep your interactions brief and prioritize self-care. Let's recap 5 ways to disconnect from a narcissist. Number 1, avoid announcements. Number 2, turn down talks. Number 3, withhold your why. Number 4, stop giving second chances. And number 5, reduce your responsiveness. Remember, if they don't come correct, it's time to disconnect. If this podcast has helped you understand who and what you're dealing with, sharpen your discernment, and move forward on your healing journey, share it with another survivor. Help me help others by leaving a review for the show. And let's connect on social. Take a screenshot, share it in your IG stories, find and tag me at The Vibrant Survivor, and I'll share your post too. I look forward to connecting with you on IG and seeing you back here. You're not alone and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Take care, and I'll meet you back here next week. Bye-bye.